Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Katelyn from Katelyn Plans, and today I'm going to be doing a spread in my big catch-all happy planner for the week of February 6th through 12th. And since my birthday is next week, which is also the week of Valentine's Day, I'm going to do like a Valentine's Day spread this week and a birthday one next week. So I'm not going with like a typical Valentine's Day spread. I kind of thought about it for a while, and then I wanted to do this sheet of stickers from my own shop, which are the Bae-Goals sticker sheet. I have it here on paper and then one that I accidentally printed out on clear. And since it's only available on paper in my sticker shop, I figured, okay, I'll just take this for my own planner because I can't sell it. So I have this sticker sheet. It is available as a digital download if you still want to snag it for your planner. I will include the links down below. It is from my own Etsy shop, and I just love this everything bagel theme. You are my everything. I used it in my daily planner and I thought it turned out so cute. So I grabbed that, and then I grabbed the washi tape that I used in the daily planner spread as well. I layered these two washi tapes from According to Allie, the spotty dotty ones. So the black and white spotty dotty and then the craft paper spotty dotty. And if you overlap them, you get like an everything bagel seasoning effect, I think. It kind of matches the vibe. So I pulled those two washi tapes. You can use my code Katelyn10 to save 10% off at According to Allie. So I have that, and then I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be just too simple. When I did it in my daily planner, it worked out just to have the washi tape and the sticker sheet. But that was a daily planner. It was like a 7x9 planner. Now that we're planning in the letter size, I don't know if I need something else. So I also grabbed some florals. I don't know if this is a good move or not. I grabbed these ones from the Keep Going sticker book. I liked the colors of these. They were a little bit more muted, so I thought they might work well with the everything bagels. I love these ones with the foil, the more orangey tones, so maybe that would work well with the bagels. I have to just get some stickers on the page to figure it out, but I grabbed this off to the side just in case I need it. Gonna go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. I also have some of the spotty dotty scrapbook paper, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work out for this one. I think we're just gonna stick with the washi tape, and the washi tape seems like a good starting point for today. So I'm gonna take my two rolls of that, and I'm just gonna put a little bit up here in the upper left-hand corner. And I think I've made the mistake of keeping this a little too close to the radiator because it's been kind of getting like curled up on the edges lately. A little bit of the Zig two-way glue pen will help kind of tack that down if it starts peeling up on me, but it's not the washi tape's fault. It is my fault for just like keeping it too close to a heat source. So I like the way they look layered over each other. I think it's a really cool, like everything bagel seasoning effect. Trimming off any excess washi tape that we've got overhanging the edge right there. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to start by trying to layer some florals in here and just seeing if it works. I really like this one right here. And I just put these press-on nails on like a night or two ago, and I can't decide if I like... They're longer than I normally have my nails. Okay, that looks really weird over the washi tape. It just kind of gets lost in there, so let's peel that up. They're longer than I normally have my nails, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll be just like having tweezers on my hands. No, it's not the case. I feel like I'm kind of fumbling around, but maybe I'm just like not used to having my nails this length. It's not the brand of press-ons that I normally use either. I saw them at TJ Maxx, and I'm like, oh, those are so cute. I assumed there were doubles of the different patterns because like the front of the box had like all the different designs. There aren't doubles. There were just like 6 different pattern nails, and none of them match except for like the weird angled ones. So we have like mismatched hands, and I could have done this a little bit better and matched the patterns a little bit better, but that's what I ended up with. And they're on my hands, so I'm not going to peel them up. We're just going to go with it. I already kind of sanded them down to make them a little bit shorter, or like filed them down to make them a little bit shorter, but we're living, we're learning. I do like the florals with the bagels. And maybe I should have saved these until March because these are like kind of clover looking flowers, but I think I'm going to have some cute St. Patrick's Day inspired ones from According to Allie to use in March, so we're going to use them while we have them. And this one's going to layer like right in here for that pop of green. And then we could put a quote with that. I like this one that says, "You are my everything." I could use the clear quotes to get some like layering going, but I think in this case I'm going to want this because I don't want as much green kind of poking through the top right there. So we'll add You Are My Everything right up into that cluster. And I think it'll be fun to play around with like the clear version of these Everything Bagel seasoning stickers, which are like the confetti element in this set. I decided to fill in all the extra blanks. Maybe we'll just use the seasoning from the Everything Bagels. And I do think it worked out well. This was probably, if not definitely, the most bought sticker sheet from my last release. I am still like just packing orders. I have everything done from like the first 2 weeks of the release. I'm just kind of getting through all the January stickers. They were a lot more popular than I expected, so it's been a little bit more of a mad rush around here to get stickers out the door. And after I finish this video, I'm going to go back and I'm going to pack some more orders. It's been kind of a perpetual state of being for the last few weeks. But thank you again so much for all of your support in my sticker shop, or, you know, following me here on YouTube, all those fun things. I couldn't do it without you. Working on all the February designs that are going to be available on, I want to say the 17th is what I said. I'll give you some more like lead time when I plan out next week's spread, but it will be, I think, next weekend. And I haven't gotten a whole lot done, so it looks like it might be a bit of a smaller release, but the January release was kind of big, so it's nice to kind of go back and forth on those. I'm adding in some more washi tape over here, just trying to get the placement of that right. I liked the way that this kind of came in from the upper left, so I'm going to go on the lower right with this. And we'll have like 2 clusters on this, like first half of the spread. I probably will want to take care of the this week's list icon over here, and there's something kind of poking around from last week's spread that I can just peel up, or is it, that's the page kind of starting to peel weird. Oh well. Anyway, so we've got that. I like the floral layer. I think it adds a little something that the daily spread just didn't have. I don't want them to be identical, but they do kind of match in concept. So I'm going to add this beautiful purple floral right here. And after I finish this video, and before I pack orders, I want to get another video filmed of just a flip through of my January dailies, because I think I did daily spreads for like literally every day, if not like maybe 1 or 2 missed in the month of January. So I want to get like a flip through video up on the channel so that you can see all of the spreads that I did in my daily, because I don't always post every single daily spread that I do, but it might be nice to have like a flip through of those. As far as quotes go, we've got bagels are the key to my heart, you are the cream cheese to my bagel, and Bae-Goals. And I wasn't even thinking about it, but I did have a bagel for lunch today. Great timing in relation to this video. So this is going to say Bae-Goals under here. You know, what else could you want from your Valentine's Day spread? Bagels are beautiful. This could be an ode to bagels. It could be an ode to your love for bagels, or the person that you love as much as you love bagels. Gonna add some more of that in there. I have a few extra copies of this, so if I need more bagel stickers, I can go grab them. I've kind of steered clear of the clear sheet, no pun intended there. So I've got to decide if I really want to do that or not. And I'm going to save the other 2 quotes for the other side of the spread, even though I think it could be nice to have a quote over where it says this week's list. I should have thought that out a little bit more. If I get rid of this Bae-Goals sticker right here, maybe I could do that. But then both of the quotes would be like right over in that area, which I'm not sure that I want that. So I'm going to sit on this for a second. We're just going to put it off to the side and kind of flip-flop over to here. Washi tape first layer. I don't know if you can hear that, but the neighbor's dog, I swear the neighbor's dog is going to drive me crazy. It barks nonstop all day long, all night long, every time you come to the door, every time you leave the apartment, when they're there, when they're not there. And I'm like not exaggerating when I say the dog will bark for like 20-minute intervals and won't stop. I don't know what the heck is happening, but the dog, it's just not quiet. It's very frustrating, and the walls are not thin. It's just a very loud dog. So we've been dealing with that for like the past month or two. They just moved in. They moved from a different unit, and I think they moved because somebody was complaining about the dog. And now we're next to the dog. And I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely a dog person, more so than a cat person. But this dog, it just barks and it barks and it barks, and it's hard. It wakes you up in the morning, even though the bedroom doesn't even share a wall with their apartment. It's just constant little dog barking. But that's apartment living, isn't it? You don't always get to pick your neighbors based on how quiet they are. If you did, it would be very nice just to like know how quiet your neighbors are, but oh well. I'm trying to layer these together, but I'm not sure that that's what I want to do. That's enough about the dog. The dog is just kind of the bane of our existence. And like, yes, yesterday was a Saturday night. It is currently Sunday morning. I expect people to make noise on Saturday nights. Like the people below us were like playing music really loud and you could feel the bass through the floor. The dog was also not having that either, so that was a little irritating. But it's just extended periods of time, and the dog in the morning, at night, all the time. So we've got some bagel sticker going on there on Thursday. I think I'm going to do 5 clusters of the like washi tape bagel clusters, so like 2 on the weekend. As far as weekend plans go, I don't have a lot. We are going out of town or like on a little trip for my birthday in the middle of next week. So this weekend is going to be kind of a get work done in advance of like little vacation kind of thing. And I have to get stuff done for the sticker shop, and I want to get a bunch of sheets just printed and cut in advance of that. So this weekend will just be that. Also in the process of just applying for jobs. That's kind of like one of the main things going on in my life right now. Trying to get those applications just out and sent to people. And it's hard because it's just like, I remember when everyone was hiring and it was just like, there were jobs everywhere. But there weren't any in the field I was looking for. And now it feels like the opportunities are a little bit more limited and people just like aren't contacting you back. I send out all these like resumes and I just like never get contacted back, which is a little frustrating. No follow-up, like we filled this position or whatever, but I'm just going to be persistent and just keep applying to things. So I've got this bagel sticker that I peeled up from that cluster because I didn't like that. I'm just sticking with the foiled florals because I feel like they just all are kind of a similar color palette. There are some more colors in the non-foiled sheet. I don't know. I'm just going to stick with this sheet to make things simple on myself. And then maybe by the end of this video, I'll be able to like take this sheet of stickers out of the book. That's always a good feeling when you can rip a sheet of stickers out of the book because it's empty. Adding the florals there, and then the bagel is just going to go between them so that it looks like the florals are just poking out from behind that bagel. And I need some more of the little confetti everything bagel seasoning. So I'm going to flip-flop over to the clear sheet while I've got it. I'm not going to use the quotes off of here because they will be duplicates. And I don't think I want the same quote in the same spread twice, but the bagel seasoning, we can use that. And I should probably kind of alternate between the clear ones and the paper ones, just because the saturation is ever so different between stickers that are printed on clear and stickers that are printed on paper. So if I can add like maybe 1 or 2 over to the other side, that might be nice to kind of, you can kind of see a little bit of a difference. In this particular sticker sheet, there's not a whole lot of difference in saturation, which I like, but I just want to keep things just, you know, split between the 2 pages as well as I can. You Are the Cream Cheese to My Bagel is going to go over here on the weekend. And then let's see what's going on Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to take this other like kind of corner piece. I know I used the same one right there, but I think if we angle it right, it won't look like the same sticker. At least that's the hope. I'm going to grab this, I think it's like a thistle is probably what this is called. I'm going to grab this one to go on the other side of where the bagel is going to go into place. And we can even like pre-layer this a little bit. So if I just stick the clear one behind the bagel, now we can put them down as one piece. That looks pretty good. Last quote we've got is bagels are the key to my heart, and I think it'll look great in that cluster up there. The middle cluster didn't get a quote, but that's fine. I feel like it'll just look really nice right here. More banging noises. Apartment living. It is not for me. I don't think it is. I'm more of a suburban kind of person, I guess. Grew up in the suburbs. I don't know. I don't know if city living is for me per se, but it's fun. For the time being, I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing for me. Adding in some more of the little confetti stickers that we've got left on this sheet. And I'll grab some more of them off of the clear sheet, but I'm just going to use this one up first. So we've got one sheet of stickers done. This hasn't gotten any confetti stickers yet, so I'm going to take the last one and put it there, and then I'll take maybe this larger one to go right here. I feel like this cluster still needs maybe one or two more, so I'm going to grab something to go up in this kind of gap right there, and then this one to like kind of bookend that flower. This could maybe use a little bit more. I'm just going to use all the confetti stickers off of this sheet. At least they're getting some use, you know, because it was a mistake sheet. Normally, if I accidentally print something on clear that I don't offer in a clear version, I'll just stick them in oops bundles because, you know, it was an oops. They're perfectly good sticker sheets, but they just like are not my favorite sticker sheets when they're printed on clear. So they just go in the oops bundles. So we've got this so far. I like it. I mean, it doesn't scream Valentine's Day, but it makes me happy. We've got the clover stickers left, and I'm just going to use them. We'll take the sticker sheet out of the book. I'd like to know, though, for those of you who use the Happy Planner sticker books, do you take... Oh, come on. What's going on? I don't know what is happening today. Someone is just making an annoying knocking noise. If you use Happy Planner stickers, do you take the empty sticker sheets out of the book once you finish them, or do you, like, leave them in so that you'll end up with a book of completely empty pages once you finish it? Or are you just like someone who uses the Happy Planner books but like has never finished like a sheet or a book out of them? I know that's probably more common than using up like an entire sticker book, but I try my best to just like get the sheets out of there as soon as I finish them. It makes it a little easier when I'm flipping through things. That way I don't have to flip through a bunch of empty pages. And for things like the florals, I do end up using like full sheets of them to like make a whole spread. So I just like take them out. So this is what we finished so far in this video. I'm looking at it as a whole, and I think it needs more bagels. If I can say so myself. I'll take some of the clear ones and just add those into the spread because I don't want to grab another sheet. I'm really sorry if the like hammering noise, I want to say, is... That's gotta be hammering. Someone is definitely hammering downstairs. I'm sorry if that noise is bothering you. I'm gonna try my best to edit it out of the video, but it's just like I'm already so far into this video that I don't want to restart, and I can't really restart, and taking a break means losing my daylight hours to get this filmed. And the videos turn out a little bit better when I film during the daylight, so we'll see what I can do with the noises downstairs. I'm going to go ahead and white out this week's list over here because I just don't like that icon, and we'll cover it up with one of these bagels. And I even went into the kitchen to just like double check that I wasn't complaining about like maybe Nick was making something to eat or something. No, it's got to be downstairs. It is what it is. I mean, what a perfect video to complain about apartment living, and then we get this. I'm going to take the little fragment of it and just kind of stick it over here in the sidebar because I don't want to waste it. I think it might look nice to kind of add on to that cluster. And I think that rounds it out a bit more. I don't know if I want like a whole lot more bagels, but maybe just like some more slivers of them where they kind of cut in from the side might look nice. So I'm going to take This one, we've got some options when it comes to bagels. We've got cream cheese bagels and we've got everything bagels. And I hate to say it, I'm not an everything bagel person. I just don't like the flavor of the seasoning, but they are cute when it comes to sticker form. So that's how we ended up with these. So that last little bit's gonna go down there. I think that kind of helped fill out the space a bit more. I will need to cut these apart and repunch at some point, but we'll get there when we get there. Now, as far as boxes go, I'm gonna say we have some options because we've got the black and white on the black and white washi, but we also have a lot of tones of brown. So like brown boxes might be nice, and I don't use those as often as I use the black boxes. And now that we have the florals and it makes it a little bit more neutral, I think the brown boxes might be the way to go with this one. I just need to remember if I have the like perfect bagel toned boxes. So I grabbed the Mojo Jojo Plans brown boxes and more. I like this tone. I think it works really well with the According to Allie washi, so it might be nice to use that to pull that color forward. This one, not exactly my favorite color of the boxes. And then we've got like a chocolate brown, which I think that would work. My preference would probably be to use like this tone, but I also grabbed the Mojo Jojo Plans neutral boxes because if I remember correctly, the brown tones in here are different. It's a little bit more of a reddish brown. So we've got that color. That would be a good color for this. I think I could make that work. So we've got this one that's a little bit more like, I don't know. I like this one, I think. This is a different color. I'm trying to figure out what the setup of this book is because I haven't actually used it before. It's like a lot of brown boxes. There's gray boxes in here, which I haven't touched yet, but they'll be nice to have. And then black boxes because you can never have too many of those. So let's use this one. I haven't used it before, so it'll be nice to get this on the pages. And when I planned this combo in my daily, I used the brown Zig Cling color dot marker, and I feel like I'm going to want to use it when I plan out this spread. So I'm going to swatch the marker so we can try to find boxes that are closest to that. And I should probably swatch this on Happy Planner paper so I know that it's like the right saturation on the paper that I'm using. I'm not really using this, so let's just add in a little bit of it down here at the bottom. Just swatching on the Happy Planner paper so that we can try to figure this out. I think it looks really good with the colors in the bagels. So these are going to be a no-go. Those are a little too red. This is darker, but I think it still works with this color. So I'm going to put my thumb there. I think the light one is too light. This is close, but I think I prefer this color to it. And the rest are the other ones. Okay, so this is going to be our bagel box color for this spread. I don't have plans on Monday, so that means it's going to be an Etsy work day. And then on Tuesday, I've got an appointment and work. So I'm going to need 2 boxes for that. I think most of the boxes I'm going to pull are going to be this size. And then I'll just kind of add in bullet points around them. There aren't any bullet points in the neutral boxes book. That is the nice thing about like the brown boxes and more, the and more being bullet points because I use so many of those, but I'll make do with what I've got. And I think those look so good paired with all the stickers, so I'm happy with that decision. Wednesday is another just Etsy work day, and then Thursday I have work, so I'm going to pull a box for that. Let's see where we can put that, where it'll make the most sense. I kind of like it in the cluster, and then I'd have all this room for like writing. I wish I had like one more quote sticker, but if I pull something from another book, it's just not gonna match. So let's do that, and then if I have more plans come up in the morning, I can just stick them in the top box. I'm gonna grab another one for my Saturday work shift, and that one's just gonna go right down here. We've got some date night plans on Friday night, so I'm going to take one of these larger boxes to write that in. And it's just going to go down here. I don't know if we're planning to go to dinner before the hockey game that we are going to, but if I need an extra box, I can add an extra box in. And I think that's all I've got plans-wise. I need to like put in, you know, some additional stuff as I plan them out through the course of the week. Em and I need to schedule a podcast recording. We have a podcast episode that's going to go live on the 10th, but I don't necessarily need a box for that. I'm just going to bullet point that one out. Anything else will just kind of get added in as the week goes on. That's the nice thing about these sticker boxes. You can just kind of put them wherever you need to. They don't need to be here while I set the plan for the week. We can just kind of navigate around them a little bit more. But there is a lot of time this week to work on some Etsy shop stuff, which is nice because I got to get that release on the books. I'm going to go ahead and repunch these pages because there are some areas where the washi tape or the Bae-Goals overlapped the punches. And for that, I'm just going to grab the Crop-A-Dial because it's like maybe 1 or 2 punches on each page that need to be redone. I'll try to link this down below. I've been remembering to include it in the description of my videos because it is one of my more used planner tools. I got it at Michael's. So I'm going to go ahead and repunch these. I'll be right back. I feel like I should use the last Bae-Goal sticker so it's not lonely. I'm going to line the pages up one more time and then just add it right up to the top of that. It might go off the edge of the page, but I think it'll be nice to just have this extra touch of Bae-Goal up here at the top. I can't tell, but we're already too far in to make that decision. So it's going to live there now. And now we have some extra like overhang that I could put somewhere else too. We're going crazy on the Bae-Goals, you know. I love a good theme. I love a kind of weird theme or an unexpected theme. So it's fun to just pull out like just random stickers and plan with them. This little strip that I pulled off the top of the spread is going to go over here. I don't know what they're hammering, what takes this long to hammer into a wall. I've been recording for 40 minutes and they've been making noise the whole time. I'm sorry. I think that helped a little bit. I'm still wanting a bit more. This is just the quotes, so that's not going to be super helpful for me. I think I need to grab another sheet so I can add some more Everything Bagel Seasoning confetti stickers in. And maybe 1 or 2 more florals wouldn't hurt. So I'm going to grab these again out of that same sticker book to add in just a few sprigs of something into like this sidebar area, which has the Bae-Goals in it. Another sheet of these to grab the confetti elements. We're just going all in on the sidebar. I like this tiny purple floral, so we could take that as well and just kind of pair it in here. A nice little rounded out cluster. I'm going to end up with just like all of the Bae-Goal quotes. I'm going to have so many Bae-Goal quotes and I won't have Bae-Goal stickers to pair them with, but worth it for this spread. So I think that helps with the sidebar area. I'm going to grab this purple floral. And let's get these pages back together so I can figure out this center cluster a little bit better. I think this will be fine, like right here. It's going to look a little muddy when it's layered over those florals, but I don't think it hurts too much. I'm going to take this like thistle kind of sticker and we'll just kind of layer right over here with that. It looks a little weird because there's not any washi tape in that cluster, but I think it'll be fine. For this one, I kind of want to pair it right here, so let's do that. Rounds it out a bit more. And then we can fill in any of those weird gaps in between the stickers with more of the Everything Bagel seasoning. I will probably have to recut these pages for a 3rd time, but it'll be worth it. Let's put that right there. And if I save enough of these seasoning stickers on this sheet, which I probably won't, then I could make another bagel spread. But I've already used it in my daily, and I try not to like duplicate themes in the daily. I do like to just use the sticker sheets once in there and not like have the same thing over and over again. But let's take care of that page that's double stickered up here, or this area that's like stickered over. I think I need to stop myself. I'm going to go ahead and repunch these and just put them back on the discs. I'm sorry for the noise in the background of this video. I was not intending for people to be doing home maintenance today, but you know, they're entitled to it. They live here. It's just extended periods of noise have just been the theme of this weekend, I suppose. Alrighty, all set up back on the discs, and I love the way this turned out. Lighting's getting a little bit weird because we're just in that weird timing of the day, I guess. But I love the way this turned out. Probably not what you're thinking of when you think of a Valentine's Day spread, but it makes me super happy, and I really do love the florals. I think they work well with the Bae-Goals, and The According to Allie washi tape layered like that just gives me all the everything bagel seasoning vibes, so I'm happy to have that in my catch-all planner. It'll look a little bit more filled out when I start writing like on the pages and adding in bullet points and all that stuff, but this is what I've got for the week of February 6th through 12th. Super happy with the way this one turned out. I keep saying that. I'm on like a Valentine's Day food themed kick, I guess, because this is my social media spread for next week. It's pizza themed, but like a cute Valentine's-y pizza theme. So I guess it makes sense to have these on the same week together, but here you have it, my catch-all for the week. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content and follow me over on Instagram at Katelyn Plans, where I share after the pen photos, as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching and happy planning.